Happy day children. This is the part 2 video of lesson 5 formulas and functions. Here I am going to discuss about cell reference. You must know what is a cell reference first of all. Cell address in the formula is known as the cell reference. You know the address of a particular cell, right? That is called as a cell reference. With references we can use the data in different parts of the worksheet. Okay, there are three different parts. The first one is relative reference, and the next one is absolute reference, and the third one is mixed reference. This is nothing but relative reference. So when you create a formula, references to a cell or ranges are usually based on the position relative to the cell. When you copy or move the formula to the other cells, the reference cell automatically get changed. I'll show you how. Okay, now look at this tabular column. Here, this is the month column starting from January to June, and this is the sales count. Okay, 1000, 2000, everything has been given. Here I have made the total with the help of the basic formula. Here I have added all these things. Can you able to see the formula bar? Here I have given the formula. According to that formula, this has been given. Now this is the total of the sales. So I need the total of the expenses. So I no need to apply the formula again. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste. What I have done, I'll show you again. I have selected this. See, I'm pressing Ctrl plus C. I'm copying, and here I'm pasting Ctrl plus V. But what happened? The total of this particular column has been generated here with the help of relative reference. Note that this particular cell B10 formula has been applied in this C10, but automatically the reference changes from here. The reference is nothing but B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B8. But here, look at the formula. The references got automatically changed from C3, C4, C5 to C8. Look at the formula. So this is the best example for relative reference. I hope you all agree this. Then coming to the next one, absolute reference. So here you must know what is absolute reference. Absolute reference is used when you do not want to change the address of the cell on copying the formula to another cell. Here the address of the cell, the reference has been changed from B3 to B4 to B7. It has been changed. Here in the total it has been changed to C3 to C8. But in the case of absolute reference, the address of the cell on copying the formula to another cell will not change. To make absolute reference of a formula, add $sign before the column and row number. I'm going to show you how. Okay, here I'm going to apply the formula in this particular cell. This cell is nothing but D3. So I'm giving equal to symbol, and then I'm selecting this particular sales value B3 asterisk dollar. I have given 10% in E1, so I'm selecting after dollar I'm giving capital E, again dollar, and then 1. Can you see this? So I'm going to press enter. Can you see the change in this value? It has been changed to 100. Can you see this? So look at the formula B3. This is the cell. I have selected this value of B3, and then I have given asterisk. Then what is this E1? Here I have given the value 10%. 10% of this value. So in between the rows and columns, I have given the dollar symbol. This is none other than absolute reference. So here, when you are giving absolute reference, it is used to denote the address of the cell on copying the formula to another cell without any change. Now the cell D3 displays the value 100. The first cell address has no dollar sign, so it is relative reference. Here it is just taken as B3, 1000 has been taken, and in the next cell I am just giving the dollar sign, so it is absolute reference. In the same way, there is a mixed reference. It is a combination of relative and absolute reference. Now I am going on to another topic called cell reference of another worksheet using copy paste option. Okay, now can you able to see this particular page? Let's take an easy one. So I'm just taking this particular page value. I'm just copying by giving the value by giving the option Control plus C. Okay, look at this sheet 1. I'm just selecting this particular set of value, Control plus C. So I'm going to paste it into the another sheet using copy paste option. So here I'm giving Control plus V. Can you see, from one sheet to another sheet we can easily copy the values. So this is one of the method. The other one is using sheet reference. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply sheet reference here. I'm going to refer one value from another sheet. Now look at this column. In this expenses, I'm clicking equal to, then I'm selecting this particular cell called B2, then I'm just giving plus symbol and I'm moving on to some other sheet and I'm taking this total. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this one. Okay, coming back to this place, look at the formula bar, B2 plus sheet 6 exclamatory symbol and followed by D4. Press enter. Can you see the changes here? So this is how it is working. So this is the option called using sheet reference. And coming to the next one called naming a sheet tab. Now I'm going to name the sheet tab. Okay, how you can name? Click on a particular sheet and right click it and press rename. In that rename, you can give Great India. I'm giving Great India. So this sheet name has been changed into Great India. And I can even change the sheet color. Okay, so I'm just giving right clicking on the sheet 2 tab and tab color option. So I'm giving green. So can you see the sheet color has been changed into green. So this is the part 2 video of this lesson. Thank you so much for listening to this video.